One, two, three.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Zara's Story Blog. I'm Zara Ariana Mandan, and today I'm going to be reading for you Very Little Rapunzel, written by Teresa Happy and illustrated by Sue Hape. Very little Rapunzel lived in a tall tower. She needed a haircut. So here's Rapunzel. Her hair's at the very bottom of the tower. That's really long. Let's go to the hairdressers, said her mommy. No, I know a haircut, said very little Rapunzel. Well, let's try a different style, said her mom. So they tried. So here's Rapunzel's mom. But Rapunzel's saying, no, I don't want a haircut. Because she likes short hair more. Because she likes long hair more than short hair. And her long hair even looks beautiful. A dried hairstyle, a tied hairstyle, a reaching to the sky style, a fun style, a rather overdone style, a plait style, a flat style, a put on a hat style, a bun style, a curly whirly flippy floppy combing quite undone style. We need to go to the hairdressers, said her mommy. No, said very little Rapunzel, and she threw the things. She threw the big box of hair things right out the window. It was very long way down. I'm sorry, Mommy, said very little Rapunzel. She pulled her hair into the tower. Now at the bottom of the tower there was a very little prince. Where all that hair gone, he said. Come on, hair, come back, come down. So here's the little prince, and he found Rapunzel's box. Hello? Come on, climb up, said very little Rapunzel. Very little Rapunzel let her hair down. At the very little prince climbed all the way up. So this is how long very little Rapunzel's hair is. That's very long. Very little Rapunzel and the very little prince tried to have a play. And then very little Rapunzel scratched at her head. Mommy, she said, my head's a little bit itchy. And me, said the very little prince. Very little Rapunzel's mommy had quickly looked. Oh no, she said. I'm afraid, my love, you've got nits. Very little Rapunzel's mommy started scratching her own head. You got nits too, said very little Rapunzel. I think we need a special comb, said her mommy. That too tiny, said very little Rapunzel. This is going to take very long time, said her mommy. Very little Rapunzel's mommy combed and combed and combed. Very little Rapunzel's long hair. Yow! Yelled very little Rapunzel. Let's go to the hairdresser, said Mommy. No, said very little Rapunzel. After combing, it was hair wash time. I do this, said very little Rapunzel. I put my hair into the tub and I get a big jug and tip it right in and splash! I think we need a bigger towel, said her mom. Maybe my hair is too much in the way, said very little Rapunzel to the very little prince. 1 minute later, her mom turned back and very little Rapunzel's long hair was all gone. Oh my goodness! Look at your hair! Gasped her mommy. No more hair, no more hair, no more nets. But, she said very little. But, said the very little prince, no hair means no climbing. How do I get down? So the very little prince and the very little Rapunzel and her mom got to the big box of hair things. And with lots of planting and pinning, a lot of extra super duper strong hairspray, they made a super slippery slide. Her hair slide for the tower. Very little Rapunzel and the very little prince went down again and climbed up again and again. Whee! They whizzed as they slipped. They whooshed as they flipped. And also, here's very little Rapunzel saying wee, and here's the very little prince. And also, very little Rapunzel's cut hair looks very beautiful, doesn't it? And they all slid happily ever after. Wee! 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 So the moral of this story is that it doesn't matter if girls or boys have long or short hair, they still look beautiful and handsome. And also, just like very little Rapunzel got her hair, I got my hair. Also, my hair was very long. You like it? I know you will. So, thank you for listening to the stories that I've read for you, and also the morals and summaries that I've told you. And also, if you want to listen to more of my stories and learn more of my morals and summaries, like and subscribe to Zara's Storybook. Bye!